Going back to Joey and then Zach, Bruce, Ted, Mason, and others. Look, how this works is they corner you in the hospital. They corner you when you're hurt. They use your medical records now. I mean, they're grabbing all these old people now from their parents, making them go to hospice, killing them right here in Austin. I mean, well-to-do, wealthy people I know it's happening to. And it's all eugenics through the bioethics. That's what it's called, the bioethicist. And they trick you. They say, just sign this form. There's no court, no judge, no jury, and then we'll be nice to you. Work with us. And then you sign it agreeing you've been bad. Now they're in your life. Now they find a reason to take your children or take your property or take your house or take your farm. And the government is about to create about 6 million. 1 million spies, 3 million viro spies, a couple million other forms of tattletale spies. You think it's bad now. And they have these Parents' Bill of Rights and Children's Bill of Rights all over where now they're taking children if someone sees you yell at your child or take spanking, not against the law. Your child runs out in the street, you spat them, neighbors call, SWAT team hits you hard. That's in the news every day. This is how it works. And then they call you before a kangaroo judge who screams at you and says, sign this form or I'll have you arrested for contempt. That happens with Judge Dean Muir every day in Austin. Of course, you're not allowed to say, sign this form or I'll hold you in contempt. Then that waives your right. But briefly, sir, telling the story. So she had a brain tumor decades ago. So now you guys have a child when she's 35 or whatever she is now. And how old is she?
Just had her birthday. She's 41 now.
41.
We've been involved for the past 6 years.
Okay, so you had a child, and they said what?
That they predicted that neglect would occur because of the fact, her medical record. And now they sent her off to psychologies. People, psychiatrists.
Let me stop you. That's really their agent, but instead of it being a cop around a table with cigarette smoke, interrogating you with white lights, it's their friend, and then that's all used against them. See, that's how this all works.
Right. 75% of this psychologist business, Stephen Humphrey, is done through DCF. So,
well, here's the deal. Is it your child?
Yes.
Well, then you need to go in there and claim parental rights. Instead of having them directing you, you need to get a hold of the defense groups out there. The names escape me. We had them on many times, who will advise you and help you.
Well, we've already went through the trial. We lost our parental rights. It's on appeal right now.
Do they have your children?
Oh, yeah. They've had them right. They took them right out of the nursery. They essentially pulled them right off Mama's teeth.
Oh, so you had twins?
No. A year later, we had another son, Danny and Joey, 1 year apart.
Oh, so they grabbed them both?
Grabbed them both right out of the nursery. Yeah.
Yeah, see, sir, you got to leave that area.
We were under advice from an attorney who told us to leave. We went to Scranton,
Have they adopted the children out yet?
No, not yet.
Have they drugged them yet? They now drug 8-month-olds. I'm not kidding. They drug more than 2/3 of foster children by age 4.
There's a huge bounty on a kid's head these days. We know this.
Yeah. Are they blonde hair, blue eyed?
Yes.
Oh my God, they get $500,000 for those.
Well,
the good news is they're probably not going to drug them and abuse them too bad.
We know that we're in
the big thing is they take the black kids for medical experiments. Have you seen that in the New York Post and the New York Daily News?
No, actually I haven't. But
these people don't play games. These are hardcore murderers.
Well, I know that our children were wrongfully taken. Now, they've tarred me with the same brush, predicting neglect with me also, because, see, Karen will have access to the boys through me, so they had to do a job on me. So they pinned a psychological label on me, one that I can't rehabilitate from, and
what is that?
Not get me out of the picture. Well, they say now I have personality disorder, not otherwise specified.
And that's because you're arguing with them, correct?
Oh, yes, I don't.
Yes, when you fight them in court, you're not allowed to stand up. Well, now they say believing the government's corrupt. They have more than 20 mental illnesses on that front. This is it, sir. All the people that ran Russia came over here, the ones that actually took over Russia, and they're running things here, and they are so evil, and the public just can't get it. So they're going to steal $5 trillion. They're going to bankrupt the dollar. They're going to build FEMA camps. They're going to brainwash our kids and turn them against us. And they are just frothing evil everywhere, and that's why I get so enraged, is that people don't understand. They have bounties. It is federal bounties since the mid-90s that they have to increase the number of children they seize each year just to get paid. And then if they do, they get bonuses for every head.
Do you know that these psychological labels that they pin on people are voted into existence?
Yes, by the Psychiatric Association. But here's what happened. They tricked you early on into agreeing to go to the counseling, right, just to see if you're okay.
Right.
You see, and then that's how they got it on you. It was the cooperation.
Right.
You should have fled the minute they were there to family in other states, before they ever sick their devil dogs on you. God bless you, sir. I'm sorry they black ops you. We'll try to save other victims.